So, be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals.
The nigga pick who he be fight with.
Right.
Like if you sit there and you go, oh, I'm not going because this. I think I can take.
50 Cent just clapped back at J Prince after J Prince allegedly tried to push him out of Houston. And this time, 50 isn't holding back. He's coming straight for J Prince, calling out the shady moves tied to his alleged extortion game. Reports claim J Prince has been applying pressure and even sending people to interfere with 50's business. But if you know 50, you know he's not the type to back down. He's already roasting J Prince on Instagram and even challenging him to show up if he really wants to take it there. Word is, 50's sitting on receipts that could potentially expose J Prince's entire setup. That's smoke J Prince might not want. Still, nobody's denying J Prince's pull in Houston. He's got influence, loyal soldiers, and plenty of people willing to ride for him, which means 50's got to stay sharp, because this clash isn't small, it's heavyweight. Two power players with reputations to protect going head-to-head is bound to be explosive. Now let's break it down.
Insinuate, extorting people. Ain't no money in that. Real nigga ain't gonna have that no way. You know, check in for what? I mean, I don't want to impose.
50 Cent has had his foot on J Prince's neck for years, and their rivalry has always been fierce, borderline dangerous. 50 has made it clear he don't F with J Prince's whole checking-in program, and J Prince considers himself the king of Houston. Still, they had their little beef going on from the safety of their cities. 50 was holding it down in New York, while J Prince had the streets of H-Town to himself. They didn't really have any reason to clash physically unless they ran into each other in person, which rarely happens. But everything changed when 50 Cent decided to bring the fight to J Prince's doorstep by moving to Houston. 50 didn't just go live in Houston, he moved his entire operation there. He first revealed this decision in a tweet saying, "I love New York, but I live in Houston now. I'll explain later." One of the reasons why he moved to Houston was because they had less taxes. He had previously ranted about New York taxes going up by 62%, which was hurting his business operations. Y'all know how businessmen like to run away from Uncle Sam's sticky fingers, but that wasn't the only reason. He had also previously expressed his wish to be plugged into the Houston hip-hop scene. As you know, Houston is one of the country's hotbeds of hip-hop, rap, and trap culture. 50 is a businessman who is very interested in entertainment, culture, arts, and people. He saw investing in Houston as the next big step to get those fat checks when the returns start rolling in. People have also suggested that 50 moved to Houston because of his alcohol brand, Branson Cognac. Remember when 50 was going to all the Houston liquor stores showing off the bottles? Yeah, some have speculated that he might have found a market for his brand in Houston, and he wanted to be able to touch base easily. However, J Prince didn't see it like this. Oh no. He was big mad and felt slighted that 50 Cent was encroaching on his territory. Allegedly, J Prince first tried to force 50 Cent to check in. He sent his crew to apply pressure, trying to make 50 drop some bands by force. But 50 wasn't about to allow such to happen. He quickly made it clear to J Prince that he had his own security, and he wasn't going to allow J Prince to extort him in the name of checking in.
It's a sucker to me. A sucker is a pick who he be fight with.
Right.
Like if you sit there and you go, oh, I'm not going because this.
I won't fuck with him, but I'll fuck with this one.
Yeah, I think I can take him.
Right.
You want to fight the nigga you think you can beat.
And I called J Prince.
But that only made J Prince more upset. Word on the curb is that he tried to enforce a no-fly zone on 50, but again, it didn't work because 50 made it clear he didn't play those types of games. And get this, 50 wasn't laying low so he wouldn't make Drince mad. He was out there doing his thing, running his business, and even creating opportunities for his community. 50 Cent had planned to open a new film studio for his company, Goonit Film, in Houston. The project was going to cost about $20 million. However, 50 hit the brakes on that project and decided to move the whole operation to Shreveport, Louisiana.
So most of you may not know this. You had the opportunity to take Houston.
Yeah.
But you chose Shreveport.
Yeah. And Houston didn't have the same, they embraced me good. Like I got out there, they showed me a lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
But Shreveport had the infrastructure already here, like even the tax incentive.
In 2022, about a year after 50 moved to Houston, the mayor honored him with his own key to the city and a 50-cent day to celebrate him. The event went down during the annual Thanksgiving Day parade. Mayor Sylvester Turner was full of praise for 50 Cent, calling him one of the most impactful people in the city. He called 50 a philanthropist, rapper, artist, business person who has helped out on so many causes in this city, especially the high schools, turning high schoolers into entrepreneurs through his Junity program. The mayor then declared November 24th as 50 Cent's Day, telling him he would always have a home in Houston. You could feel the love pouring in from the crowd as they accepted 50 as one of them, and 50 also returned the energy in his acceptance speech.
Came to the city of Houston, but he didn't just come here to live. He has been helping out on so many causes in this city. And especially, he has been in our high schools, turning our high school students into entrepreneurs with his Unity Camp program. I've seen him firsthand. This city has been elevated because of his presence. And so today we have the honor of saying to him, he's our 2022 Grand Marshal. Give it up to Curtis 50 Jackson. Now, before I call on him to speak, let me present you first a key to the city of Houston. Anywhere you go, 550 buildings, use the key, the door will swing wide open.
But while 50 was being celebrated, J Prince was somewhere grinding his teeth and punching the wall because 50 was becoming the top dog in his city. But here's the thing, the facts don't lie. It's easy to see why 50 would be given the keys to the city while J Prince is pushed to the side and treated like some thug. Since 50 Cent got to Houston, he has used his coins to uplift his community and support some welfare programs through his Unit Foundation. For instance, he launched the Unity Business Lab, an educational intervention program created to help develop the entrepreneurial skills of high school students in the Houston International School District. He has also inserted himself in Houston sports and entertainment scene. His Sire Spirits brand has scored partnerships with the Houston Rockets, Astros, and Texans. He also hosted the inaugural Houston Tycoon Comedy and Music Festival in 2022. That same year, he partnered with the Rockets to give 1,000 free turkeys to local families for Thanksgiving. But that's not all. In 2023, he donated $850,000 worth of toys at a holiday event to help the citywide club achieve its goal of giving away 100,000 toys to children in the city. In 2024, he helped raise $500,000 for the Houston Children's Charity and auctioned off 2 oversized bottles of his Le Mans Douce champagne. The gala eventually raised $6 million, a new record for the organization.
20, Matter of fact, God darn it, 50 Cent, get out here. Come on. You are.
It's always your best friend. I want you around.
I know all the time I've spent with him, we've had some great times. He even tried to tell me some please one night.
I gotta hang out with the people that can buy this stuff from me. I think Johnny might be on.
In summary, 50's impact is undeniable and the city loves him for it. On the other hand, we have J Prince and his Mob Ties crew. Bro, where do we even start? Rather than creating opportunities for the city, J Prince has built a career off of terrorizing artists who want to come work in Houston under the guise of protection. After crowning himself as the king of H-Town, J Prince took it upon himself to protect artists who came to the city so they wouldn't get robbed. Sounds like a great idea, right? Well, it does until you realize this is all just a cover for an elaborate extortion plot. J Prince and his crew do this thing called checking in, where artists who come to the city have to first go see Drince to pay their respects.
Maybe we need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, is they seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get